Hey, Jeff, we're straying from the norm. You're going to hear one thing on radio, but on TV, you're going to hear something completely different because it holds a very special place in our hearts. Both of our hearts, right?
Absolutely right. Good morning to you both. Good to be back with all the equipment working and live and weather not an issue and all these things. And we have a really special one today because I don't know if the birthday balloons and cake have arrived for the folks next door to you there in the weareiowa.com building in West Des Moines. But today is the birthday of WOI TV, which is known, of course, now as Local 5. It went on the air on this date in 1950, just the second television station in Iowa to go on the air. Folks may recall back on Halloween, October 31st, we talked about a station in Davenport, which was the first station on the air in the state. WOI, owned at the time by Iowa State College, not even university. That station went on the air on this date in 1950. And how it got to be is really kind of interesting. You may recall a few weeks ago we talked about Channel 12 in Iowa City going on the air as the second station in what became Iowa Public Television. And we explained at the time that certain frequencies were reserved for educational licenses, non-commercial licenses. So go back to post-World War II. Iowa State College operated WOI Radio, which was a non-commercial educational station, and they thought, let's get a TV license. That would be tremendous. So they applied for it thinking that they would get an educational license. And they opened the envelope and they were granted a full-blown commercial broadcasting license. And when they put the station on the air with that accidental gift of a commercial license, they were the first commercial television station in the country to be operated by a major college. And that was the situation when it went on the air on February 21st, 1950 at Channel 4.
Wait a
minute.
Channel 4?
That's in Sioux City, Professor. That doesn't work here.
Oh, it does work here because the station actually was at Channel 4 for the first 2 years. That station we told you about in Davenport, everybody there knows it as TV6. Well, it went on the air as Channel 5. What happened was in the early days, this happened with radio. Also, by the way, many of the stations you know today at a certain frequency weren't at that frequency their entire life. There was a reformatting of the spectrum to allow more stations to squeeze in. So they reallocated frequencies, moved some channel numbers around, and so Channel 4 became Channel 5 2 years into its history, which, again, is something that people may not know. And, in fact, they had moved from Channel 4 to Channel 5 before anybody else in the market even went on the air. That's how long Channel 5 has been on the air. We know it today as an ABC station, but when it first signed on, it was not only the first in central Iowa, but because there was nobody else, they carried programs from all four broadcast networks that were on the air at the time. They were primarily a CBS affiliate. So that was your home for CBS in central Iowa, Channel 5. But they also had NBC programs and ABC, and the fourth network at the time was the Dumont Network. Well, Channel 13 went on the air as an NBC affiliate in 1954, so that affiliation went away. Channel 8 went on the air as a CBS affiliate in 1955, and Dumont went out of business, and that left Channel 5 as the ABC affiliate in central Iowa, then as now.
So basically what you're saying is we are a station of all things at one point or another. But usually when you're thinking of a TV station, you think of, of everything in the studio, cameras and everything else that goes with it. But that doesn't sound like it was necessarily the case here.
It was not, because originally anything done on WOI TV that was done live was read by an announcer, but you didn't see the person. There might be what we would call a slide. They literally projected slides on the air, or it might have been a card, an image of some kind. And that's because the station went on the air without any cameras. There were no cameras in the studio. And so if they recorded something on film with a portable unit, they would then drive 5 or 10 miles, however long it was, into the country where the transmitter was, load the film in and show it, And if somebody wanted to announce something, they drove to the transmitter and fired up the microphone. Soon, though, there were studios on the campus in Ames, and soon cameras showed up so that material could be sent to that remote transmitter site via a cable. Now that's done, of course, by microwave transmission from where you are to where your transmitter is.
All right, and the station folks now know as Local 5 today has carried that mission on, being local, because that has been the primary focus of that TV station, correct?
Absolutely, in large part because that's just a smart move, right? Mm-hmm. We say that broadcast stations are more successful if they are local, but given that the ownership of the station for so many years was a public university, that played into the mission. They did a program called The Whole Town's Talking, where they would go to small towns around the state and they would just set up in a coffee shop and talk about community issues. And they would go to the smallest towns they could find. They went to Guthrie Center. They went to my hometown of Toledo. And the Iowa State University Library has digitized some of these, and you can watch them on their YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
And it is tremendous to see people, and they'll identify people. And if you're from that town, you'll say, well, that's so-and-so's grandfather or whatever it may be. It's a tremendous little experience. They got a $500,000 grant from the Ford Foundation nationally to do that program. And, of course, the program everybody remembers, The Magic Window. On the air from the very first year, 43 years that program was on the air, longest running locally produced children's television program in American history. And they also did things like the Visha parades. First, we have to remind people what Visha was, but even in that first summer of 1954, they took a truck with a very large flat roof and set cameras and individuals up and ran cables back to the studio.
Wow.
And did the Visha parade.
Right, because the route went right by the television station over on the north side of the campus.
Absolutely. That's one of the great stories where you can just simply run the cable out the front door. And that's what they would do. And they would do the Visha parade. They also then, going 30 years into the future, I think it was 1987, the Cyclones were playing football at San Diego State. This is only 1983. It was only 4 years after ESPN went on the air, so you didn't just have college football games. But because it was a night game and it was way out west, Channel 5 went out there and did a live telecast.
Wow.
And it was the first local station to do a live college football game via satellite in America. And it was done through Channel 5.
Wow.
So it has a very long history, and of course, everybody remembers when Iowa State sold the station. Mm-hmm. And for you junior broadcasters out there, this is what we call a tease. I'll tell you that story next week.
Ah, okay, that works. But happy birthday to Local 5 today.
Woohoo!
Born on, so to speak, this day. 1950, Professor?
That's right, which means next year, big party for the 70th anniversary, right?
That
Wow,
works.
that's amazing.
Wonderful. Well, Professor, thank you so much for getting us caught up as to what is happening. And again, people know the station, and now they know a little bit more about it, courtesy of Iowa Almanac this morning. We appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning, buddy.
I'll be right here.
All right.
Thank you, Professor.